for another live stream. Finally gone to a new game stream. I am playing OpenRA, which is a fan-made mod of Command Conquer Red Alert 1. Way back in, that came out in 1996, I believe, and the original Command Conquer came out 95. And so OpenRA was like a modern remake made by fans, taking the sprites, the engine, and just I think actually maybe it's like a whole new engine, like it's like the OpenRA engine. Just and they remade the game. I mean, and the original Red Alert and Command Conquer at this point I believe are freeware. I mean, certainly Red Alert 1 is freeware, so you can download for free, and it's legit. It's not nothing sketchy there. So yeah, so this is I've heard about this recently, and I just had to try it out. I mean, the original Command Conquer I never really got to play back in the day. I watched my brother play it, and then he got Command Conquer Red Alert 1, which is the one I played, and oh, I have so many great memories of that game, and I can easily put it in my top 10 favorite video games of all time. I mean, it's certainly in there. I love it so much, and this OpenRA takes that game and gives it so many modern polishes, and even ups player choice. You get, and it also balances the game differently too, in a way that you could say is better than the original. In certain ways, it's a bit more balanced than the original, because the original had it did balance, but it did what it could to balance, but it still felt like the Soviets kind of had the edge just in raw power. So they did rearrange the units you can get compared to the original in this version. So yeah, what I'm gonna do first is play some of the single player missions just to kind of explain the rules to the game and how it goes, and note some of the differences between this version and the original version. So they were able to remake the game's campaign levels, about half of them I think, from scratch. It's pretty impressive, the amount of detail in all these. The only thing that's missing though, because I'm pretty sure it's some copyright shenanigans and all that, is the live action cutscenes before and after missions. That's understandable, that wouldn't be included with this fan-made version. So, but that's cool. I do remember those cutscenes fondly, and their extraordinary campiness. I mean, they were like campiness in the make, and like how dated and lovely it all looks for that. But Red Alert 1 is the Red Alert game in the series that really took itself the most seriously, especially compared to the follow-ups. Ooh. So yeah, let's get started.
Battle control initialized.
So this first mission, we have to rescue Albert Einstein. Alright. So when you get the game, the thing you have to do first is you can select your unit, and then you also get these different kind of commands, some of which were in the original game, like so you select your unit, and then you get force move, just normal attack, and forced attack, so you just tell them to attack whatever you want, no matter what it is. And then there's guard, which I remember being in that you would select guard, and then you would track another unit, and as long as I forgot how, what would stop it from. So when you use guard, you select a unit, and then you move the cursor onto another unit, and it would follow that unit. And that was usually very useful for this one particular mission where you have to use Tanya, this mercenary character, and she's mission specific. You need her for certain missions, and if she dies, you fail instantly. And she says things, very fantastically strange things. Alright, and there's one mission one of my favorites actually, where it's a branching mission, so you can do this mission or another one where you find medics, and you can have the medics constantly. Like, you use that guard command to have the medics follow her and heal her as she takes on enemy soldiers. And then you have deploy, which is specific for certain kinds of vehicles, and it's mostly used for vehicles, ground vehicles, and it's like the APC, the Chinook helicopters for flight, and then water transports, like anything that can deploy units or has a deploy feature, including certain attacks like the Mad Tank. So you have that, and then other commands such as scatter, which I think is just for, let's see, just to get your guys all to get out, like to move apart, especially if you can see like an incoming attack, usually from like an artillery or a V2 rocket launch. So that's very useful for that sort of, for something like that to happen. Then you have stop, just a stop. And a lot of these features actually are new to this version that I don't remember in the other one. So I'm just going over basic commands right now. And waypoints, you can make waypoints. Or, I have to hold shift. Or, let me see here. Left click icon, then commands, and then... Alright. So you get waypoints and that sort. And they also have these attack stances, where you have attack anything, so, as soon as your unit comes into contact with, So as soon as your unit like something comes in the line of sight of your unit will attack. And then there's defense stance, where it will attack but it won't pursue. So if the target runs away, it's not going to fall. Like, your unit won't follow. And then there's where you'll return fire stance, so you'll attack only as retaliation to another attack. And then there's hold fire stance, which is very useful if you're just doing recon. Like, these rangers are very fast, so you want to just have them go and and just like explore the map without stopping and attacking like a passing ore truck or unit patrol or anything. See, like he's within range to attack the ore truck, but he's not going to because he's in hold fire stance. Alright, so let's get on with the mission. And one of our basic stances. This mission is super easy because you have to rescue Einstein by destroying you have to get into the base, you have to get into the base and kill these two guards, and then Einstein will come out of that building. And to get into the base, you have to make sure the power is out, because otherwise these Tesla coils will just electrocute anything that comes near. So, and it's a very easy mission. Oh. I don't know, also, this is very nifty. Certain units have new features in this game. For example, the Rangers can carry one infantry unit, which is very useful for that sort of extraction in this mission. The other thing it's super useful for is in some maps there are built structures, neutral structures that you can capture with an engineer. And this is a feature that I first saw in Red Alert 2. And so there'd be, these neutral structures such as oil derricks, where if you capture them, you'll get a steady bit of income from the oil derrick as long as it's in your control. So you can, put an engineer in one of the rangers and have that fast ranger, because the engineers are very slow units. So you just put them in the ranger and then zip around to wherever you need to go and drop them off, and it's fantastic. Alright.
Battle control terminated.
Let's see if I got fun of an attack stance. like using the different kind of attack stances, because that mission didn't have a good show of that. I'm gonna go to Dead End. This mission, I'm gonna go to Dead End B, because Dead End A is a lot harder. I was playing that earlier today. Dead End B, I remember from my childhood just being a lot more fun as a mission. It's another Tanya mission.
Battle control initialized.
I don't know if it's Tanya or Tanya. So yeah, the different stances. And for this one, because of how the character works, I recommend keeping her in attack any stance. It's especially useful in the A mission, because the A mission has attack dogs which instantly kill infantry units if they get into contact, and that would mean an instant mission fail if Tanya dies to an attack dog. See, there's the medic. So we can do. Let's go over here to guard. Just have him follow her. Oh, and also another feature is that you can also adjust how far the screen is zoomed in. So you go doubling pixels, like enable pixel doubling, which is great for this kind of mission, where you have to really see how things are going. I hope the music is not too loud. Let me kind of trim it back a bit. Alright. For a mission like this, where you're not focused on an entire base and army, it's just 1 or 2 troops at a time. You want to make sure you can see what you want to see. And also because another addition that this at OpenRA gives is that it it included Fog of War, which wasn't in the original. Like in the original, once you scout out an area, you could see anything that was in the area. You didn't have that gray overlay, which is the fog of war. So the Fog of War you could see the terrain and the buildings, but you couldn't see the units. So the original Command and Conquer Red Alert didn't have that, and that's more popular and more recent RTSs have included the Fog of War. Right. And keep following her. Also, one thing I learned the hard way is for this character at least, and probably with other units, sometimes they won't attack unless they stop moving, or at least they won't attack automatically unless they stop moving. So be careful of that. Also, one thing that's kind of nifty that OpenRA did with some of these missions, like this one for example, they add secondary objectives which are optional, but they're very neat to try. So your primary ones are just destroy all the bridges and keep Tanya alive. That was the same in the original mission on the original Red Alert. But they added in finding lost tanks, and then free all the Allied soldiers and keep them alive. Because in the original game, you'd see these engineers just there, and you had the option to save them. And this medic, you didn't have to save them, but you could. But this one, it's saying it's giving the challenge. Do you want to try saving them? Allied Ranger. It's scripted. What is she doing? Oh, for some reason, I don't know why, but even infantry units were just trying to destroy concrete walls, even though they can't. Like rifle infantry and only some infantry units can destroy concrete walls, like the rocket launcher troopers. Destroying that flame turret gave us an opening. And she just kills them automatically. It's fantastic. Alright.
Shake it, baby.
Oh, and another feature in RA is and this is in Rattler 2, is that
Yes, sir.
units will level up as they, get kills, and that,
Baby.
increases their attack power, and
What's up? I'm there.
so that, I forgot it's called
Let's rock.
I forgot what the stats is called, but now I remember seeing that. There are like a lot of features that were in Rattler 2 that I'm noticing that were added into OpenRA that are quite nice, so yeah, whoop.
Give it to me. I'm there.
Like that was like taking over those.
Let's rock. I'm there.
Uh oh. Oh no! Oh fudge!
Unit lost. Mission failed.
Whoops! Took my off the ball there. All right, so that's just good way of showing some of the basic mechanics of the game. So
Battle control terminated.
yeah, not sure what killed Tanya there. Oh, so just like just with RTSs, there's a lot to split your focus between, and though I love the original Rattler, I gotta admit I was never very good at the game. I just played for fun, and back when I was younger, I just loved the creative aspect of the game. Being able to create your own bases, and the map editor feature, which I just absolutely adore. And it's brought back in OpenRA with a lot of new features that I haven't tried out yet. I can't wait to try them soon. And then you can even potentially create your own single-player missions with the map editor in OpenRA with the help of some Lua coding. So I'm gonna be seeing how I can try some of that someday. Quite excited to try, so stay tuned for that. But definitely, I just like to, play around with making maps, like I always have. So I'm gonna do just a, single-player skirmish against the computer, and so we get, our factions. You have the Allies and the Soviets, and the Allies and the Soviets each have, they're like a country you can choose, and each country has certain units that are unique to them. For example, England can produce British spies and phase transport, since they specialize in espionage. France, as their expertise is deception, have special ability for building fake structures, which I never really saw as useful in the original game, and also the mobile gap generator, which is also not that useful when you like an actual execution. It's not great. So, but it's fine. And then Germany gets the tech with advanced chrono shift and chrono tanks, which chrono tanks I'm still getting used to. Like I just finally started playing original Rattler open source, which came with the Aftershock and not Aftershock, Aftermath expansion, and what was the other one? It was Aftermath and I really forgot what the other one is. But there were two expansions for Rattler 1, and I didn't have them when I was younger, so just getting used to they introduced new units, so I'm getting used to those with the most recent version I got and this one. And then get the Soviets with Russia specializing in Tesla weapons and the Ukraine specializing in demolition weapons and parabombs. So I prefer the Allies, just I always have. Just go with England, play around with some spies maybe. Also the phase transport's a lot of fun. We'll go against Red Russia. And this game gives you a lot of options for colors. You get the whole color palette. You can do anything you want. You can even how bright or dark you want the color to be, which wasn't the case in the original Rattler, where you had to select. You had just a few select colors, and I didn't like most of them, to be honest. Some of them were kind of ugly or just really pale looking. Like there's this like weird cream brown and then a darker brown, and it wasn't great colors. But this, you have to do, you can have a pink army if you want. Go totally pink. Have fun with it. And that's what's really great about this game, is that so much stuff you can do just to have fun. And while I do play this game casually, the AI is still pretty unforgiving, and I don't think there's a real setting for easy with the skirmishes. You just give what kind of bot. There's Rush AI, for army rushes, which I dread having to go against that one. I haven't tried it yet. There's normal. There's Turtle AI, which I fought against, and that is really tedious because they will just load their base with base defenses, and it's just you trying to just like hammer your way through, and it's just like peeling an orange with your fingers, like a really hard orange. You're just kind of just like scraping through the rind, and it's horrible. If you're impatient, which I was when I was going against them. So, and then there's Naval Eye, which I haven't tried against. I can't. I'm guessing that's just what they would focus on naval units, which any other AI I've noticed will use naval units too, to scary degrees. I went against one that I just could not beat, which just would just spammed up just a huge rush of missile subs, and that was not having that. But for naval AI, there are a lot of maps where there's no bodies of water where you can deploy naval units. So not sure how that would play in just like an entirely ground map. So let's go with normal, and normal it still can be pretty unforgiving, especially if you go with unrestricted, and then that gives them access to the 2 super weapons. Well, whichever side, if it's Allies or Soviets, they each get 1 super weapon and access to atom bombs, and they will use, and the computer will use atom bombs against you if it's unrestricted. And they're really strong in this game, much stronger than they were when I was playing the other original Red Alert. The atom bombs were not that strong. So usually I recommend, if you're just going for casual fun, go with no super weapons, or medium, low, or infantry only. Well, actually I wouldn't even say go infantry only, because that is super tedious. Even with the original Red Alert, I could not finish a match against a computer just infantry only, because it's just ooh. Anyway, so go with no super weapons. I think the difference is, I don't know what low. I can't remember what low is, but medium would just remove the tech centers and all the weapons and units that come along the tech center, such as mammoth tanks and some of the helicopters and like the really cool Ally cruiser, and probably missile subs. So we go with medium, and also would remove the GPS satellite that allies have access to. So we'll go with no super weapons, so I can still get the allied GPS satellite, because that just clears up the map so you can see everything. But the fog of war is still there unless you have a unit in the area. And you can start with light support, heavy support, just the mobile construction vehicle. Is that what it's called? Like MVC, I think that's what it's short for. But you can also redeploy it, so you can move your base, and yeah, just a lot of features you can play with, and most of these maps are fan made. I think all of them are, and you can also upload maps. The OpenRA forums. You can tinker around, share maps with people, and you can also take these maps and edit them yourself, I believe. If you haven't saved, just get into the file, just make a new, just take a map and a new version of it, and it's just so much, so many creative features in Command & Conquer games that I really enjoy. I like them arguably a lot more than the actual Command & Conquer bit. I just like building bases, and oddly enough, I did not get into SimCity too much, mostly because I just didn't have the patience to learn it back then. So just different. So you have different maps of different size, different types. One thing too that's fun in OpenRA is they give Red Alert players access to the desert maps, which in the original Red Alert maps could only be snow or temperate, but they give the desert maps, which were in the first Red Alert game, Tiberian Dawn. So we'll go with something a bit modest size. I don't know. I don't want to do something I haven't done before, but I also don't want to be totally just flail and something. Though, well, I mean, it's luck of the draw really for me when it comes to going against the computer and giving a good good showing. Sometimes sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So let's go with you have huge maps. Large, huge, small, medium. A lot of time on the map selection. I need to pick something. Okay, let's just go with let's give temporal a shot. Alright, no super weapons. Going against Russia. They also change your name too, so whatever you like it to be. So yeah. And you can also, we can also, you could play as teams. You could choose your spawn points if you want to choose, like, spawn at spot A or just keep it random. It's your choice, though. Yeah, just so much fun you can have. And of course, you can play this online with friends or random people and have fun with it. So yeah, I haven't played online yet. I'm still, like I said, I'm still getting my bearings. Oh, it says newbie still. I don't know how you save it to make it say what you want, so you need to check into that. That's alright. Oh, wait, let me, oh, we also surrender too, that's a feature. There we go.
Building.
So one thing, this game added on the original Red Alert is that it totally redid
Construction
the,
complete. New construction options. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building.
totally
Building.
redid the, what's this called? Oh, I forgot what this is called.
Construction complete. New construction options.
It totally redid the, I forgot what this is called. Well, where you can, I would say maybe just interface, but like before in the original Red Alert, you'd have a column for your buildings and a column for your units. You just would scroll between the two columns, and it would get really, annoying. And also, one thing that this game lets you do is it lets you queue up units, so you can just have them keep spawning.
Unit ready.
That's really useful.
Unit ready. New construction options. Unit ready.
Like if you just need like a rush of troops. Otherwise, like in the original Red Alert, you could only, have a unit. You could only queue up one unit at a time, like for each category, like one infantry, one land vehicle, one aircraft, one sea vehicle, or yeah. So naval unit.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
And also, what you can do is you can also change where your troops spawn too,
Unit ready.
which is very useful if you have like if you're
ready.
spawning troops from your base
Unit
and you know where the enemy's coming from, so you want them to go to that spot specifically as they come out, so you don't have to wait for them to come out, and they have to select them and move them to where you need them to go. So it's just so many of these I guess because I haven't really played many
Building.
many real-time strategy games, because it's not really my genre. I just really like Command & Conquer Red Alert for those, fantastic childhood memories and just the creative aspect of it. So, but it's a fun genre of games. I really can enjoy certain aspects of, but it's just, something to try here and there. Like I did play, one of the more recent Command & Conquer games. It was in the Tiberium series. It was, I want to say it was Command & Conquer 3 was the last, like, the most recent one I played. And, also I'm pretty sure that's the one that was released before EA really screwed them over Ugh,
New construction
such a
options.
sad story.
Building on cancelled. Building.
And there are different ways you can, start your base.
Building.
Like I was watching videos online, like, and you can catch these online too. Different ways you can, like how many, like, different ways you can have your build. Oh, see that little plane there? So there's a feature that was in the original Command & Conquer called enabling crates. So you see these little crates here, and they would just spawn on the map. And if you went into these crates, you'd either get money, unit spawns, or just kill your unit outright when it touched these crates. So in OpenRA, these planes that you just saw would drop these crates, so you'd be able to see them right away. While in the original Command & Conquer alert, they would just spawn on the map, and you wouldn't really know they were there unless you saw them. So let's see what this one has for us. Oh, unit spawn, fantastic. All right.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
So let's scout around a bit. Ooh.
Building.
Build a few things.
Building. Building. Building.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
One thing I remember seeing with some of the builds I watched is prioritizing making sure you have enough ore refineries and ore trucks, especially ore trucks, to keep a steady income of money for your base. Because some of these matches can escalate very, very quickly. And I mean, I was watching some online that were just astounding to watch.
Building. Construction complete. Building.
Oh, so you have there's different so most of the time your ore trucks will go out to ore, but also you can find ooh, enemy ore truck over there. You can also find these gems, which give you more money, but they don't grow back, or will grow back. So yeah, all right.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
This game also adjusted which side can have access to which units. For example, in the original Red Alert, Allies had access to the APC tank, and I think Soviets did too. But in OpenRA, only Soviets have access to that vehicle. Oddly enough, like, there's some that are just completely switched too. Like, in the original Red Alert,
New construction options.
only the Soviets could produce the Chinook helicopter in skirmishes, but in this game, only the Allies can. So, just these little interesting touches for balancing. Ooh, also sometimes crates can upgrade your units when you come across them. Alright, so right now 3 ore trucks. I heard it's recommended to have about 3 or 4 or 5 trucks going at once. Just taking things slow, which probably is a bad idea considering how things can escalate.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
One thing I love about this OpenRA is that when it comes to the map editor, it gives you the option to add in civilian buildings and civilian units too to the map. Just so many things to just make these levels feel more alive.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
I'm really itching to start making maps. Oop!
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Unit
Well, that's where
ready.
the Soviets are. Okay.
Affirmative.
They haven't really gotten their base started up yet.
Affirmative.
Interesting to see that the computer seems to be programmed to have its own pace too. Not sure how much pace it had in the original Red Alert. Get my radar dome up.
New construction options.
Right. Ooh, I need some more.
Building.
Oops, no, not that, not that, not that.
Building.
Vehicle. Affirmative.
Also, one thing I recommend doing is building more
Affirmative.
War factory, like when it comes to
Construction complete.
buildings that produce units, such as the war factory and the barracks, if you produce more of them,
Affirmative.
if you build more of them, then it'll speed up how long it takes to build those units, which is super useful for
Acknowledged.
when it comes to some tanks. Like if you just have one war factory, it takes 21 seconds to build a medium tank, and
Affirmative.
but if you have several, it can you chop that time down to 10 seconds to build that unit.
Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
And the same goes for buildings too. Like if you build more construction yards, and
Affirmative.
on the
Construction
one of the defaults for this game is how it's set
Building.
for you to build.
Construction complete.
It'll only let you build within this radius, like the radius of the construction yard. That's how you're limited. So at least with the standard rules. But what you can do is
Building.
build another one of these and make a new base.
Affirmative.
It's very good for having a secondary base, just as a precaution in case your initial base gets overrun, and also just to have another place to mine ore more quickly.
Affirmative.
Training on
Yep.
cancelled. Training. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Oh, also a new feature in this game.
Reporting.
You can build these supply trucks,
Unable to unit ready.
which will produce, well, a supply truck that
Unit ready.
it doesn't have any armaments, but what it will do is if you drive it into an allied building, it'll deposit 10
Unit ready.
credits to your ally.
Unit ready.
So it's really good. It's really fun to
Unit
use in
ready.
team battles.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
I haven't used it yet, but
Unit ready.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm seeing if I can find some friends to play this game with. I've been shopping it around. Oop,
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
there we go.
Affirmative.
Been shopping around with some friends to see if they want to join
Unit
me.
Ready.
And hopefully I will sometime. We'll have guys will see a stream with me and a group of friends playing a game I absolutely adore. And hopefully they'll like it too.
Affirmative.
I'm just scoping out this map.
Unit ready.
Try build another one of these. Oh, this is ready.
Orders. Affirmative.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Vehicle report. Affirmative. Reporting. Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Now my screen is jittery. I think it's because I have the second monitor
Construction
hooked up.
Complete.
Vehicle acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
We
Building.
need to build some base defenses,
Cancel. Building.
some power plants.
Awaiting affirmative.
So let's see how far we get in this match.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Building.
Oops, don't want to stick one of
Cancel.
those. Here we go.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Also, sometimes you have to babysit your ore trucks. They'll constantly go to one spot, and then they'll just go, like, just keep mining that spot as it replenishes gradually.
Acknowledged.
So you have to tell them, maybe you can find a new spot and get some ore that way. Alright, so what's going on here?
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Getting money very, very slowly. Oh, tech center. Need to build one of those.
On hold. Cancel. Building.
Also need to build one of these.
Awaiting affirmative.
Construction complete.
Alright, now I built our tech center.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Building. Building. Training.
Vehicle.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
I don't know when the enemy's gonna start attacking.
Construction complete.
Yeah, you never know if the...
Unit ready. New construction
Alright.
options.
So we have 8 minutes for the GPS satellite to
Acknowledged.
get ready and launch. Once it launches, it'll be able to see the whole map and bits of the enemy base. Not all of it, but it'll give you it gives a vague layout of what
Yes, sir.
buildings are there, and it'll also show you it'll also show you units moving within the fog of war, so you can see what's gonna be coming for you. Like not which units, but it'll say like what's an infantry, what's a vehicle, what's a airplane, helicopter, and that sort. So yeah.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
So we'll just keep building up our forces.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
So who knows what's gonna happen.
Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
It's good to keep your eye on those
Affirmative.
planes and the crates they drop, because you never know what you'll get.
Complete.
See? Got money.
Acknowledged.
Money. Alright.
Unit ready. Building. On hold. Cancel.
So you can expand our base up here. Get some ore trucks going.
Unit ready.
Map isn't so big. I guess mostly with it zoomed out as far as it is. It just so many maps seem a lot smaller than they
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Ooh, that one's not my primer. Okay, one thing to also do too
Primary
in
building.
this game is
selected.
set which buildings will spawn your units.
Reporting.
So if you pick
Acknowledged.
a building to be your primary building, then your units will only spawn from that building.
Reporting.
Very, very useful for
Building.
you know, controlling,
Yes, sir.
you know, like if this part of the base here is getting overrun, I can have the, you know, select this war factory to be the primary buildings and start having the tanks come out of there. So, yeah,
Primary building.
I can, you know, start building up my guards here.
Training. Unit ready.
Also, one thing I was
Unit ready.
introduced in
Unit ready.
the Aftermath
Unit
expansion
ready.
is these mechanics, which
Unit
are
ready.
very, very useful.
Unit ready.
You can have them with they repair your vehicles essentially, and
Unit ready.
I know it doesn't sound like much, but it is a lifesaver
Vehicle reporting.
in this game,
Unit ready.
and only the Allies have access to it. The Soviets don't get to use
Unit
that one.
Ready. Building.
Keep producing
Unit
tanks.
ready. Building.
Build another war factory. Let's make it go faster. I have
Unit ready.
2.
Awaiting orders.
Got my troops here.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Because you never know how fierce the AI is going to be
Unit
until
ready.
you start getting hit with waves and waves of tanks or waves and waves of
Unit ready.
helicopters.
Affirmative.
And right
Unit
now
ready.
it's very quiet. Other times it will not be quiet at all, and you'll just get overrun, and it is freaky.
Reporting.
I guess they're trying to give the kind of the feel of the randomness of, you know, what kind of people you'll
Construction
face
complete.
online with the AI, it seems. Maybe just by the difficulty. Alright. Also build walls. One thing that's neat this game does that they did in Red Alert 2
Construction
is
complete.
get to build your wall, and it'll also let you
Construction complete.
like build out how far it goes. Before, in the original Red Alert, you just had to build each cell one at a time,
Construction
which is
complete.
very time consuming. It's very nice to have these walls and have artillery on one side of them, and then the artillery just shoot over them. Because artillery units, they're very strong, but their attacks are very strong, but they're very weak when it comes to armor.
Construction complete. Building. Building.
Just having fun with our walls.
Construction ready. Complete. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready.
I do not want to block that off. Just, yeah, sell bits of it.
Unit ready.
So you can do something like that. Very, very, very useful. Oh,
Primary building selected. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
starts building up and see what happens. Just about 2 minutes until the satellite launches and we get an idea of what we're up against. I'm surprised they haven't come in yet. Again, the AI could be really screwy. I've noticed that they've been more aggressive in smaller maps.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yeah, that seems what I've kind of noticed. I don't know if it's I can't say it's a trend yet, but it's happened a couple of times where the map is tiny and they'll just keep coming and coming. It's crazy.
Primary building selected. Training.
Also,
Cancelled.
one thing that this game does, I don't know if they did this in the original. I don't think they... No, they didn't do this in the original because it wasn't a feature. So, sometimes when a vehicle's destroyed, it'll temporarily leave a husk, and if a mechanic is nearby, it can go into the husk and take over that unit. It's very useful. If you manage to get a mechanic to snag like a mammoth tank, it's very good get. So yeah, though they did give him a really noticeable southern accent, which that's fine. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I just get a lot of flashbacks to Scooter from Borderlands 1 and 2. Oh, I miss those games so much.
Construction complete.
So much fun. Alright,
Cancel.
let's see if we can expand our base a bit. At least have the option of doing that. I heard something like a parachute. I don't know what that could be. Yeah, I'm waiting to get overrun by Tesla tanks. I don't know when that's going to happen, but it could happen at any minute. Oh, 14. Let's
Unit ready.
count down with me, will you? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Satellite
And
launched.
there we go. Then you just have to wait a little bit more for it to actually take. Oh, I need some silos.
Silos building.
Yep, I know.
Cancelled.
Oh, see? You get to see the whole map
Complete.
and get a vague idea what the enemy has. Oh, that's some... what's this up here? Oh, those civilians? That's probably what that is.
Silos needed.
I heard you! Gosh, I hate that so much. It's probably one of the most annoying sounds to me in all of gaming. It's just... silos needed. It's either the guy in this game or the lady in Tiberian Dawn just constantly going silos needed. It's just ugh. when you're producing music, you're producing
Vehicle reporting.
units, and like it's gonna happen. Just come on, calm down, girl.
Building.
So yeah. So I can expand. I'm gonna expand in this corner. Kind of
Yes, sir.
do a pincer and just kind of choke them out.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Normally this wouldn't be like I wouldn't be able to do this, but for some reason they're very, very kind of just calm. We'll see what happens in the next match. Why aren't you coming along?
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
See their ore trucks. Almost leisurely. It's very. I don't know. I'm just giving myself like I'm just psyching myself out, and I'm just like anticipating the worst because that could very well happen in a moment. I don't know. It's just been there are a couple matches I did today where I just it was they just kept coming, and so let's see what happens here. Oop, you make some more of this.
Building.
And one of these.
Reporting.
Let's get some beachfront property.
Construction complete.
Actually, probably just be best here.
Affirmative.
Well,
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
to be in between the ore.
Cannot deploy here.
Affirmative.
Oh, tank's in the way.
Acknowledged.
That's why.
Yes, sir.
Something else is in the way.
Affirmative.
Is it that? It might be that.
Acknowledged.
There we go.
Affirmative.
Building.
Alright,
Reporting.
keep building our base defenses. Ooh, I can get some more,
Building.
also get a barracks over here and start
Construction complete.
building troops from this side.
Construction complete.
Also can build these gap generators, which will keep, the Black Shroud within its radius. Like, even if you're in it, if the opponent moves to that spot at some point, it'll just keep covering it back up.
Building.
So you can just
Cancel.
keep your opponent in the dark as with what you're doing.
Construction complete.
Not sure how useful it is against the computer, because the computer would just know what you're doing anyway, probably, so... Yeah. Alright.
Building. Cancel. Building.
Yeah, so far so good.
Construction complete.
Awaiting orders.
Kinda wanna see what's gonna happen once I kinda get my troops going.
Primary building selected. Building. Construction complete.
Lots and lots of building. Alright.
Primary building selected. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready.
What's this here? Oh,
Unit ready. 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 Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
let's get these guys.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Let's start putting together our forces.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
6 seconds for
Unit
one of
ready.
those guys. Alright.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
There's like 9 seconds, but just like it just stacks and
Unit
he's
ready.
feel like you're waiting forever.
Unit ready.
Also, I want to know what's over there.
Unit
wait,
ready.
what did it say when I move my cursor? Boxes? I'm gonna check that out. Okay, I'm gonna make a helicopter and see what's over there.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Make a Chinook. Ooh, also, you know what I want to do? Just a moment.
Yes, sir.
Primary building selected.
Let's make a Tanya. Why not?
Unit ready.
Alright, got my Chinook.
Ready and waiting.
Now let's take a look-see.
Unit ready.
Always loved these Chinooks, and I was always bummed that the Allies couldn't get them unless it was a campaign mission. Oh, don't go that way.
At once.
Could have Sam's. Oh, Tesla coil.
As you wish.
Neutral attack dog, civilian.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, just a little village area. Huh. Curious. Alright. Back over here, so I can load Tanya up in you. That's an odd sentence to say. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Sam's like, whoops.
Unit lost.
Yep. Should have been aware of that. Alright, let's retry that. Uh-oh. They're getting ideas. Okay, let's see if I can...
Reporting.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try go this way. I know there are construction yards there, so it'd probably be best to kind of get at this point first. Let's see if I can get this waypoint thing to work. Okay.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
No.
Acknowledged.
Well,
Unit ready.
also tanks can go through barbed wire and sandbags. And chain link fences. You can't build chain link fences in Red Alert, but they are in the campaign and in certainly the map editor. You can build them in
Affirmative.
Tiberian Dawn, though. It's like they're purposely going for the barbed wire just to make the noise.
Acknowledged.
Not that I blame them. It's a fun noise. My Chinook there.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Alright. How should I do this?
Awaiting orders.
Do I have any... I do have a few artillery. Artillery usually hang back and attack from a range.
Acknowledged.
Okay, I want to make sure I get their power down so I can just not get annihilated by those Tesla coils.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Silence lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
You and your silos.
Building. Construction complete. Building. Cancel. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
This is very unusual. They're barely putting up fights.
Acknowledged.
Hope my audio isn't too bad under the explosion noises and
Unit
such.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
I've never had a...
Ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Agreed.
Unit ready.
At once. As you wish.
So I have it set so like the basic way to win is just to destroy all buildings. You don't have to worry about
Ready.
some ore truck just in a corner somewhere hiding.
Very well. Of course.
Oh, one thing I want to try doing.
Construction complete.
Build these so they stop
Construction
so they stop
complete.
annoying me with that notice. Alright. I want to try building a spy.
Training. Unit lost.
Alright, I want to keep you guys all
Unit ready.
just because I want to see if the spy works. So they redid the spy, so now it has the ability of the thief for it will steal credits from buildings. Right? Oh it does. I think it will do that. Anyway.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Shake it, baby.
Yes, sir.
I haven't really gotten this thief to work out right, usually because I've been in such crazy matches where it's either shoot the thing or die, so just I want to see if this will work.
Awaiting orders at once.
Commander, for king and country.
Building infiltrate.
Ah, stellar money. Okay,
Ready and waiting.
Yeah?
this is a surprisingly easy match,
Mission accomplished.
and that's all she wrote. So we get to do too is you can also once the mission is over, you get to look at the map and see the fruits of your labor and the trophies of your victory. Certainly. So yeah, but I get a kick out of this just seeing, just because I love the base building aspect of this game. So this is a great feature for me, just being able to go back and look at all of look at all the green in each corner. That green. So yeah, disable trap. So all right. And there's a way you can save your replays. I'm not quite sure. I haven't tried that out yet, but it's something you can do. So you can, just keep. So you can look over your replay, see, what you did wrong, what happened, and also, you can make a commentary for it. It's what they do when it comes to some of the esports. This game isn't. It could be an esport, certainly. Like theirs, like OpenRA has its own, like in the forums, they have their own kind of tournament that they do. So yeah, you can check those out and you see some of the matches on YouTube. I watched a few of them and they're pretty amazing. Don't know if I'd ever be that good, but just certainly a lot of fun.
Battle
So
control terminated.
yeah, what time is it now? All right, let's see if I can get another skirmish in. Let's see if I can play. I'm gonna play the Soviets this time. All right. Ooh, 2 greens. That's gonna be weird. All right. Make sure, and I need to make sure when I start, I need to adjust the tech level because it'll automatically snap back to unrestricted, and I do not want that happening. I kind of want to go with, I guess it's fine, just keep it no super weapons, because, I mean, the Soviets won't get the GPS. The computer will, but I'm not sure what how much that matters, because I don't know if they program it so that the computer will fight to not having it instead of just knowing where you are anyway because of the computer. So yeah, all right. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Go Russian. I'll go against. Let's go against Germany. Good, I can pick a good color for them. Let's see. Excuse me. All right. Make them a blue. Oh. Have them be normal. Options. That's good. You also adjust how much money you start out with. The default's 5,000 credits, so we'll go with that for now. Ooh, let's pick a map. Operation Goldmine. Did double step, that was fun. Sunstroke. Did Desert Rats. Forgot. I don't know if I've done Behind the Veil. That's a medium one. Let's go for something a bit larger. I watched a video and they did they said Great Sahara and Siberian Dawn is fun. So let's see. Let's give Great Sahara 2 for Red Alert a shot. Alright. I might be kicking myself because again, as a Soviet, I don't have access to the nifty GPS map, so alright, let's do this. Let's see. Alright. No super weapons, got the cash, got all that. See if I can save my name. Okay. Just have to press enter. See if that sticks.
Battle control initialized.
Waiting order.
Yes, it did.
Affirmative.
Fantastic. Alright. Yep, no nuclear bombs or iron curtains, so we're good.
Construction complete. New construction option. Cancelled. Building.
Usually, the standard build is to go with the barracks before the ore refinery. If you don't start off a complement of units in the match,
Construction
so
complete.
you can start pumping out
Construction
troops.
options. Training. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Also, it's fun. The Russian troops have a really
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
thick. I'm not sure how authentic their accent is, but they have a very
Unit
thick
ready.
accent.
Agreed.
There's the ore.
Very well.
Gotta park my ore refinery there.
Unit ready.
Bottom left corner, bottom right corner again.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Waiting of course.
Unit
Or
ready.
drop a crate. Oh, building
Building.
war factory. Got our flame towers. These are fun and very strong against
Ready. Affirmative.
infantry, but their range is garbage. Testicles are great, but they take up a bunch of power and they have a slow recharge,
Report at once.
and they're pretty frail.
Agreed.
So a well-placed artillery or V2 missile truck will take it out pretty quick.
As you wish.
Red Alert games have always had such grand soundtracks.
Affirmative. Ready and wait. Agreed.
I'm listening to a lot of house rap lately.
Of course.
I guess being a
Construction
child,
complete.
I just got a lot of exposure to that genre just because it was one of the big things of the day.
New construction options.
Alright.
Building.
Also, they add these. These were not in the original Command Conquer or its installments or expansions. The flak tank, which was introduced in Red Alert 2.
Unit ready.
So they added to this game, and it looks a lot like the model from Red Alert 2, more so than the picture here. Then again, most of the vehicles don't look anything like their picture in this game, or in the previous game. Like for example, like the Jeep. It's funny. The sprite is modeled after an actual Jeep from World War II.
Yes, sir.
In the game, however, the sprite is modeled after Oops.
On hold. Cancel.
I want to make sure I build that second ore truck first. Got a little distracted there.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
The what's going on? Oh yeah, the Jeep is based off like the sprite's based off a type of Jeep in World War II or so. The picture in the game is
Affirmative. Affirmative.
is actually a Jeep Wrangler. So
Acknowledged.
you know they fudge
Affirmative.
some of the designs there, but it's alright.
Yes. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
There's still such amazing classic sprite designs. Oops. Okay.
On hold. Cancel.
Need
Building.
some more power actually.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ooh! Oh my goodness, I have not seen one of these yet. Okay. Uh-oh.
Our base is under attack.
Yep, they've started. Helicopters. Alright.
Building.
Ooh, I don't have to access the SAM site yet. Okay, so I need to build some more rocket guys.
Training.
These rocket guys can... Okay, so this is a forward command center. What we can do is you can take over this with
Unit ready.
an engineer, and it'll have some functionality as to a construction yard. You could start
Unit
building
ready.
buildings there with like a much more limited radius.
Waiting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
That's pretty good find.
Acknowledged.
Wonder whether
Insufficient
good either.
funds.
Ah, I'm out of money. Okay,
Construction complete.
there we go.
Unit ready. Cannot deploy
Ah.
here.
I filled my mess. Okay. There we go. Two truck. Ooh, and an oil derrick. Good finds. All right.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I probably could have just put him in APC.
Building.
Waiting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Oh, I eventually need to get a one of those.
Engineering. Yes, sir. At once. Ready and waiting.
Unit
at once.
ready.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Ah, hate that noise.
Building.
Honestly, I need to make that my text message noise just because it'll
Construction complete.
alert me right away.
Building.
Might be hard to explain to some people though.
Construction complete. Building. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Is this mine yet? I want it to be mine.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Structure captured.
And we're good. Okay. Yep.
Ready. Agreed.
Start building troops there. Ooh, you make that okay. Start getting base
Construction
defenses up.
options. Structure captured.
Oh, it's fast. Alright.
Reporting.
Construction complete.
Alright.
Building.
Get a radar dome. Oh, I should probably set up a. Oh, wait. We'll have to wait till I get a radar dome before I get a SAM site. Alright.
Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Cancel. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
They also changed up how soon you can get certain items. Like the original Red Alert, you can get
Unit ready.
like as soon as you build a war factory near a Soviet, you can build
Unit ready.
heavy tank
Construction complete.
right away.
Unit ready.
But this game makes it so you have to get a service depot first
Unit
before you
ready.
can start building heavy tanks.
New construction options.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Get you back in the NPC for now. Alright.
Building.
Build another one of you soon too.
Cancel.
Probably should get some more units up first.
Building. Building.
Comrade. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
I'll park you
Unit
there for
ready.
now.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Got some V2 rockets. Oh, wait, that's done. Wonderful.
New construction ready. Options.
Now I can build some heavy tanks.
Building. Building. On cancel.
I don't want to do that quite yet. We'll keep building, pumping out some.
Training. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Okay, so how are things going? Oh, I need to
Unit
build.
ready.
Silly me.
Building.
Build another one of those and get some more
Unit
money.
ready. Unit ready.
Waiting orders. As you wish.
Oh, snap.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Nah.
Preparing. Unit ready.
I'll have fun of this.
Building. Unit ready.
Oh, fudge.
Cancel.
Okay. Well, I still need to build
Unit
that, but...
ready.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you.
Very well. Ready and waiting. Waiting orders. Firm acknowledged.
Construction.
It's about how unaware some of these guys, some of your soldiers can be.
Repairing.
Alright. Get some more money
Construction
there.
Complete. New construction.
Make some
option.
attack
Training,
dogs.
training,
Whoops,
on
don't want
cancel.
that.
Training.
Also, what do I want? Oh,
Building.
I need a lot more power.
Unit ready.
Okay. Let me see. What do I want to
Building.
build?
Unit
One of those,
ready.
because those are always fun. I want to get tech center eventually.
Construction complete. Silos needed.
Hush you.
Building. On hold. Building. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building.
Because you were so nice, I'll build your silos.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
Then she'll get some Tesla coils out. Oh,
New construction options.
alright.
Building.
I need some more. Uh-oh.
Construction complete.
Something's happening.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
Stuff is going down.
Primary unit lost. Training.
Uh oh, a lot of stuff's going down. Oh, good gracious.
Silos needed. Unit ready.
No, my old Derek. No.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Oh, wait, I need that.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Building. Silos. Unit lost. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit ready. Lost.
Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in huge trouble.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Now.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Silos.
See, they can be really aggressive when they can be.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Vehicle report.
Unit ready.
Oh.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Silos ready. Needed.
Hush with your silos.
New construction ready. Options. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Silos needed.
Uh-oh.
Our base is under attack.
Ready and acknowledged.
Oh, you son of a annoying thing.
Construction complete. Building.
Make some SAM sites, which... Wow, it's a lot of power. Soviets have that weakness where they have a lot of cool units, but they cost a crazy amount of power. Well, actually, SAM sites aren't that cool. The AA guns that the Allies have are a lot better.
Comrade.
Where'd she come from? Oh,
Construction complete. Construction complete.
better range, too. Ooh,
Awaiting. Affirmative.
he dropped an item. Uh-oh. There we go.
Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Also, a nifty little thing is that, flying vehicles
Construction
will
complete.
crash and cause an explosion when they crash. So it's just a really fun touch.
Building.
You build up those Tesla coils and build some more heavy tanks. Oh hell, I need to build another war factory,
Building.
actually.
Silos needed.
I heard...
Building. Building.
And I don't think I'm pretty sure that the the voice is tied into the actual game sounds, so I can't really get rid of that. Unfortunately, I don't think. I mean, that should definitely be a toggle that you can just like turn off that guy's voice. I mean, it's very useful, but I mean, I understand why it wouldn't let you turn that off, but at the same time, I mean, at least like just not be the annoying silos needed thing, but just not make it pop up as often.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
What we got here? Oh yeah, that.
Primary building selected.
Build some more tanks. Still takes 21 seconds, but okay.
Building.
Build another barrack since my other one went kaput, so
Reporting. Acknowledged.
get you healed up. Do some scouting.
Construction unit prepared. Unit ready. Primary building selected. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Alright, build those up.
Unit ready.
I could build heavy tanks, but they take a while, cost a lot, and they're super crazy slow, so don't know if I would really do that. I kind of want to build a supply truck just because I love their design so much. That when they're destroyed, they do leave behind a crate with 500 crits. So if my enemy destroys that and they'll get some money.
Awaiting affirmative.
Oh, they're fast though. I don't know if they're faster than the flak trucks. They cost 100 coins less though.
Sir, acknowledged.
100 crits less though.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Should I build one of
Unit
these?
ready.
Have it waiting in the wings. My supply truck scout out ahead and see if there's a space I can make a base.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Oh, what was that?
Waiting
Unit
order.
ready.
Ooh,
Lost.
that's not good.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Unit
Comrade,
ready.
affirmative.
God, all these guys in the
Waiting.
these with
Awaiting
their health in the
orders.
red. Give me another ore truck.
Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Put you here for now.
Vehicle acknowledged.
See where you're gonna go. Oop.
Affirmative.
Build that fourth ore truck since my
Unit ready.
one of mine was destroyed. So
Comrade, affirmative.
go up here. All right.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Keep moving.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Anything up here?
Acknowledged.
Uh-oh. Stuff's happening.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
As you wish.
Uh-oh, stuff's happening.
Our base is under attack.
Now I know where they're coming from.
Lost. Cancel. Unit lost.
Oh, they destroyed Tesla coil.
Unit lost.
Ah, hell. Tesla coils take its sweet time to charge up.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Uh-oh.
Ready.
Destroy that tank.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Prepare. Unit lost. Unit ready.
As you affirmative.
Ah, I lost the barracks.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit
Good
ready.
heavens.
Ready. Construction complete.
Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
No,
ready.
no, no, go over here.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Okay, so do-overs there.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost.
God, the explosions kill my own guys too. That's special.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Oh, he was destroyed. I didn't notice
Unit
that. Alright.
Unit
Got so
ready.
caught up here. Also, Soviets are the only ones who
ready.
can make airfields.
Building. Unit ready.
Show off one of those. Alright.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Unit
I'm gonna head up
ready.
there and see what happens. Might as well.
Unit ready. Construction
Heal up.
complete. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
You have two options. You have
Unit
the
ready.
Yak, which is good against
Unit
infantry, and then you
ready.
have the MiG Bomber, which is good
Unit
against
ready.
destroying buildings.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building. Cancel.
Ah, why am I doing that?
Unit lost.
Something's going on, isn't it? Oh, helicopter. Okay.
Unit ready. Building. Building.
Waiting order.
Oh, yeah, you're mine.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Stuff's going down,
Unit
stuff's going down,
lost.
stuff's...
Complete.
God, you guys have crazy low range.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Training. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Ugh, this artillery...
Lost.
T-
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
the
Acknowledged.
artillery's killer.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Wait, no, not the dogs. They're useless against vehicles.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
I want you to pursue those suckers.
As you wish.
Fine. Nah,
Unit ready.
At
having
once.
wheels and such. Alright.
Primary building. Training. Unit ready. Construction complete. Ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Ready. Unit ready. Power.
Ooh, that's not good.
Unit
There we go.
ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Also, one thing I always found that was kind of
Unit
silly.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building.
Is that,
Construction unit ready.
what was I trying to say, actually?
Unit ready.
For your second base, for some reason,
Unit ready.
it doesn't look like it, but I don't know. Forget what I said.
Unit ready.
Alright, just keep on building. Speaking of
Unit
building, I need another
ready.
one of you. 'Cause that would be useful.
Unit ready.
They're quite a bit more expensive, at least maybe 300 more credits more expensive in this game.
Unit ready.
In the previous game, they're about 850 or so. Again, a lot of, nice little touches to better balance things out.
Primary building selected. Training. Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction ready. Complete.
Comrade, acknowledged.
Unit
Really
ready.
go and see what's
Unit
going on at
ready.
that base.
Affirmative.
On the building finish. Oh, there we go.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Report. Affirmative.
Oh, there's another
Acknowledged.
forward command base. Or forward command center.
Acknowledged.
Oh, stuff's going down.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Building.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Okay, that happened.
Waiting for affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yeah, the Soviets have just the stronger tanks, but they also have to worry more about longevity since they don't have access to mechanics
Unit
and
lost. Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
I want to see exactly where you are coming from. Ooh, Oriel Derrick.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Training is under attack.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Oh, we have a lot of guys over here.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Oh my goodness gracious, that's a lot of helicopters.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Affirmative.
See, they're bringing it. The other guys didn't bring it.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Okay, yeah, at this point, you guys just come on back. Oh! Communication center. That's a rare find in these. I mean, that's the first time I've seen a mission with one of those.
Unit
If
ready.
you take it over, it gives you a. It reveals that area for you. Let's see if I can make that happen. Let's attempt it. Alright.
Repairing. Unit ready. Building. Building. Unit repaired.
Yes, sir.
Repairing.
Engineering.
Unit ready.
Do I have any NPCs? No, I don't. Okay.
Building.
Oops.
Cancel. Building.
Build one of those.
Unit ready.
One,
Unit
two, three. Only three? Or was one blown up earlier, or what happened?
Unit ready.
I lost an ore truck somehow. Okay, let me build
Unit
another one.
ready. Building.
Lots of ticking noises.
Unit ready.
Interested in playing this back and seeing how loud that noise is for the next stream. I like to stream this a few more times. I mean, it's a lot of fun. I certainly love to stream this some more.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Ah, hell on toast.
Our base is under attack. Lost.
God almighty!
Acknowledged. Of course.
Okay, that's just
Building.
getting up in my craw.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit construction complete. Unit lost.
Well, this is not going well.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Building.
Waiting for yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle report. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Repair.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit repaired. Building. Construction complete.
Yeah, you better run away. Uh-oh. Where are you going?
Repairing. Building.
Gosh, these SAM sites have no range. That sucks. Okay.
Repairing. Training. Training. Primary building selected. Complete. Unit ready. Low power. Unit ready.
And that happened.
Low power. Building. Unit ready. Repairing. Construction unit complete. Ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Very well.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Waiting orders.
Construction
Vehicle
complete.
reporting.
Been a hard fought. This has been a hard one. Oh, this is ready.
Unit repaired.
Oh boy. Alright.
Primary building selected. Building. Training. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Not again.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders.
Unit lost.
And I lost another ore truck.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack. Ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Lost.
Jeez, this is crazy.
Vehicle affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is not going very well.
At once.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Very well.
Unit lost.
Is this on normal? It feels like this is on. This seems like it's more on rush.
Unit ready.
Oh man.
Lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Waiting orders.
Unit ready.
What the?
Unit ready.
Ah, they're going. Okay.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Yeah, it's not going very well. Alright.
Battle control terminated.
Alright, well, you win some, you lose some. Alright. That was very interesting. I didn't expect it to be that wild, and I was very surprised the other one was so mild. Yeah, the AI in this game is very, very finicky when it comes to its difficulty. But yeah, I mean, just very... It's so much fun, though, just kind of seeing how you can adapt to what happens, and then sometimes you just get overrun like that and just don't really know how you can recover. So, yeah, I hope you guys found that interesting, and I'll be doing it some more, testing out some levels and making my own, and just seeing, and also trying to get to playing with some friends and playing online with whoever, and yeah, just hope you guys enjoyed that, because I really do love Command Conquer Red Alert, and probably see if I can try out the OpenRA's Tiberian Dawn mod, and they also have a Dune 2000, which I've never played, so I'm not sure about that one. I might give it a shot. We'll see. Alright, want to thank everyone for watching. Hope you guys like what you see. You can find more on my YouTube channel, Gaming Genji on YouTube, and follow me on Twitter at Gaming Genji for updates on new videos, and also subscribe on Twitch. That's always fun too. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you all next time.